Hi students. So this is the second lecture of similarity of triangles. In the first lecture we discussed the properties of the areas of two triangles. So area of triangle is half into base into height. The ratio of the areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of the products of the corresponding bases and heights. So you had studied a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 into h1 upon b2 into h2. Base into height of the first triangle upon base into height of the second triangle. If the bases are equal, then a1 upon a2 is equal to h1 upon h2. If the heights are equal, then a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2. If the bases are equal, heights are equal, then a1 upon a2 is 1 is to 1, or you can say the areas are equal, right? Then you had two very important concepts. If two triangles have the bases on the same line, and the opposite vertices are same, they have a common opposite vertex, then the heights are equal. So I said if two triangles have the bases on the same line and a common opposite vertex, then the heights are equal. And if the heights are equal, then a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2. a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2. Again I said if two triangles lie between two parallel lines, then the heights are equal. And if the heights are equal, then you say a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2. Now we solve a few numerical sums based on these properties. So let's go to question number 1. Come and read the question. The ratio of the areas of two triangles with equal bases, this is very important, with equal bases is 3 is to 5. So you have two triangles with equal bases and the ratio of the areas is given 3 is to 5. Okay. That means a1 upon a2 is equals to 3 upon 5. They have given, let's start the solution here. So if I assume the areas is a1 and a2, then they have given a1 upon a2 is equal to 3 upon 5, right? That's given. Further, if the height of the smaller triangle, if the height of the smaller triangle is 12 centimeters. Now tell me, height of the smaller triangle means, should I take that value as h1 or h2, or I can take anything? This is very important. Please focus. They have said height of the smaller triangle, right? So height of the smaller triangle means I should take h1 value or h2 value. I should take that value as h1 or h2, or I can take anything. No, you can't take anything. You got to first check which triangle is the smaller triangle, which is the larger triangle. Okay. So we go back to the ratio. In the ratio, a1 is equal to 3, right? And a2 ka corresponding value is 5. So which is smaller? 3 is smaller, right? That means the first triangle is the smaller triangle. Clear? The first triangle is the smaller triangle. So that has to be analyzed first. हम लोग किसी को भी h1 और h2 नहीं ले सकते. You got to check and find which one is the smaller triangle. So 3 is smaller than 5, so I have to take a1 as the smaller triangle. So therefore smaller triangle is the first triangle. So I'll take h1 is equals to 12 centimeters, right? And you got to find the value of h2. The question says the triangles have equal bases. You can write, since the triangles have equal bases. If the triangles have equal bases, then areas are proportional to the corresponding heights. If the triangles are equal bases, then you say areas are proportional. Proportional means ratios are equal. So areas are proportional to their corresponding heights. So areas are proportional to corresponding heights. Now we substitute the values here. So instead of a1 and a2, I can write 3 upon 5, right? And instead of h1, I can substitute 12 centimeters. So instead of a1, a2, write 3 by 5, and instead of h1, write 12 centimeters and solve the sum. So you get 3 upon 5 equals to h1 upon h2. So h1 is 12 centimeters upon h2, right? So now we cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, get 12 into 5 upon 3. 12 into 5 upon 3, right? You can cancel here now. 3 gets cancelled, 3 ones are and 3 fours are, right? So after cancellations, you can calculate H2 is equals to, how much is H2? So H2 is equal to 4 into 5. That will become 20 centimeters. So you can write the answer. Therefore, the height of the larger triangle, is equal to 20 centimeters. Your final answer should be in words as per the question. So height of the larger triangle is equal to 20 centimeters. Clear to all? Let's go to the next question. They have given a quadrilateral in which you have two triangles. So you have triangle A, B, D. Okay. And the other triangle is B, D, C. When you look at these two triangles, you find that both the triangles have the same base BD. They have got same base BD. Okay. AM is the height of the first triangle. CN is the height of the second triangle. AM is equal to 20 centimeters. Area of triangle ABD. The upper triangle is 200 centimeters square, and the lower triangle is 350 centimeters square. Find the value of CN and BD. You have to find CN and BD. So let's start the solution here. So here we say triangles ABD, the upper triangle, and triangle CBD have same base BD. So both of them have the same base BD. Now you know when the bases are same, the property was A1 upon A2 is equal to H1 upon H2, right? But here we have the names of the triangles. We write the names. Therefore, area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle CBD will be equals to upper triangle का height upon lower triangle का height. Bases same है, so areas are proportional to. So I read the reason here, areas are proportional to the corresponding heights. So areas are proportional to the corresponding heights. Clear? Now we put the values there. So area of triangle ABD is 200 centimeters square and CBD is 350. So here we write 200 upon 350. 200 upon 350 equals to AM. AM is given the question. AM is how much? 20 centimeters upon CN. Right? Again you cross multiply. So CN is equals to 20 cross multiply 20 into 350 upon 200. 20 upon into 350 upon 200. Now cancel, come on. So this 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 0 and 0 here also gets cancelled. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So after cancellations you have CN equals to, CN is equal to 35 centimeters. So that's one of your answers. CN is equal to 35 centimeters. Clear? Now you want one more value. You got the value of CN. Now you want BD. You have to find the value of BD. Now to find the value of BD, we'll be using area formula for this triangle. Okay? So I'll write area of a triangle is equal to, this was step number 1. So now you can say now area of triangle ABD will be equals to half into base into height. So that's equal to half into, the base of the triangle is BD and the height of the triangle is AM. So half into BD into AM. Okay. Now we put the values there. So area of triangle ABD is equal to 200. So you have 200 is equals to half into base. Base is BD. That is to be, we have to find that, okay? Into AM. Go back to the question. AM is how much? 20 centimeters. Again you cross multiply. So you get 200 into 2 upon 20 is equals to BD. 200 into 2 upon 20. Cancel now. So when you cancel, the 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. What is left out is BD is equal to 20 centimeters. BD is equal to 20 centimeters. So your final answer is BD is equals to 20 centimeters. Clear? So you got both the answers. BD is 20 centimeters and CN is equal to 35 centimeters. Clear to all? And one more problem. This is basically a 4-marker question, and that's quite an important sum there. Okay. So here they have said a line cuts the two sides of triangle ABC, two sides AB and AC of triangle ABC in points P and Q respectively. Show that area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC is equals to AP into AQ upon AB into AC. So you have to first draw the diagram and check what is to be proved there. So let's draw a triangle A, BC is the original triangle. Okay. So we name the vertices of the triangle as A, B and C. Okay. And there's one line which cuts the two sides. So there's one line which cuts the two sides in points P and Q. So we name the points as P and Q. Now you have to prove area of triangle APQ. You have to prove area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC is equal to, now this will give you the answer, be careful here, AP upon AB, you want AP upon AB, and AQ upon QC, you want AQ upon QC, AQ upon AC, sorry, AQ upon the whole AC. Now to prove that, we make a small construction here. So we draw segment BQ, we draw segment BQ. So let's draw segment BQ there. So that's your construction, we draw segment BQ. So draw segment BQ, that's your construction. Okay. Now, here we first consider the triangles APQ and triangle ABQ. Please listen carefully now. I'll highlight the triangle so that you understand better. So first, I'll consider the green triangle. So let's highlight the triangle first. I'll take triangle APQ. Can you see the green triangle? Triangle APQ and triangle ABQ. ABQ is the triangle ABQ. So I'm talking the green triangle and the pink triangle. So triangle APQ and triangle ABQ. ABQ. Triangle APQ and triangle ABQ. Okay. Here, when you look at these two triangles from this side, please listen now. If you look at these two triangles from this side, the green triangle has base AP and the pink triangle ka base is AB. The bases lie on the same line and both of them have a common vertex Q, right? So their heights are equal. I repeat, triangle APQ and triangle ABQ have the bases on the same line and a common opposite vertex. So the heights are equal. Hai na? If the heights are equal, then areas are proportional to corresponding bases. So let's start the proof here. I mean, you mentioned the construction and then the proof. So you have to write given and to proof. Then we write the construction. Construction was draw segment BQ. Fine. Now start the proof here. You can say triangle APQ, the green triangle, and triangle ABQ, the pink triangle, have their bases on the same line, and a common opposite vertex Q. Therefore, heights are equal. Their heights are equal. Now, if the heights are equal, you can say area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABQ. It's P and B, be careful. Area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABQ will be equal to the ratio of the corresponding bases. So the bases are AP upon AB. AP upon AB. You can mark this as equation 1 and write the reason. Areas are proportional to their corresponding heights. Sorry, areas are proportional to their corresponding bases. Areas are proportional to their corresponding bases because the heights are equal. Clear? Now we consider these two triangles. Now take the pink triangle and the original bigger triangle. Let's take the pink triangle and the bigger triangle. The pink triangle is triangle A B Q, right? That's a pink triangle. And the original triangle is triangle ABC. So I'm being shading blue color there. Triangle ABC. Can you see that? So now we consider triangle ABQ and triangle ABC, and we look both the triangles from this side. If I look at the triangles from this side, the base of this triangle is AQ and the base of this is AC. The bases lie on the same line and both of them have a common, the bases lie on the same line and both of them have a common vertex B. So the heights are equal, right? So we consider triangle ABQ now and ABC. So let the next step, triangle ABQ, triangle ABQ, and the original triangle is ABC, have their bases on the same line and a common opposite vertex. Who's the common opposite vertex now? It's B. So common opposite vertex B. Therefore their heights are equal, right? The heights are equal, and if the heights are equal, you can say area of triangle ABQ upon area of triangle ABC. ABQ upon ABC. ABQ upon ABC will be equal to the ratio of their corresponding bases. So corresponding basis में आएगा AQ upon AC, right? So that's equal to AQ upon AC. You can mark this as step number 2, and the reason is again same. Areas are proportional. यहाँ पे heights equal है ना, so you can say areas are proportional to their corresponding bases. Fine. And the last step, to get the answer, you can say multiplying equations 1 and 2. Multiplying equations 1 and 2. Now when you multiply two equations, you always multiply the left hand side into left hand side. I mean the left hand side of the first equation into left hand side of the second equation. I repeat, left hand side of the first equation into left hand side of the second equation will be equal to right hand side of the first equation into right hand side of the second equation. Okay, so multiply left hand side of the first into left hand side of second. So when you multiply, we get, you will get area of triangle APQ upon ABQ, area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABQ into area of triangle ABQ upon area of triangle ABC. This is left hand side into left hand side is equal to RHS into RHS. The right hand sides are AP upon AB, AP upon AB into AQ upon AC. Fine. Now here when you see the left hand side, you will find that ABQ and ABQ gets cancelled from both the sides, right? So ABQ and ABQ gets cancelled, है ना? And what is left over now? वो cancel होने के बाद क्या बचा है तुम्हारे पास? Area of triangle. You have area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC is equals to AP into AQ, numerator into numerator upon denominator into denominator. Is that clear? You can check, this is your final answer. This is what you have to prove there. Fine. So you can write hence proved. Clear? Thank you so much.